friends. How are you today? It is quite early in the morning. It is 7:40 a.m. And by the way, if my face looks greasy, that is not because testosterone has made my skin oily yet. That is just the fact that I have very dry skin, so I have to use this cream to add some moisture. And yeah, it's so dry that like if I don't do that, it will crack and I will start bleeding. So it's a problem. I have that problem on my hands as well, but I'm not as great at remembering to apply moisturizer to my hands. So anyway, um, so yeah, I'm at school right now, and my first class is in 20 minutes, and I just thought I would sit down and talk to you guys because there's been so much on my mind recently. If you watched the video I posted to my main channel yesterday, you will know that I already got my testosterone, and uh, I almost said trigger warning, not trigger warning, what's it called? Like, spoiler alert, I already started testosterone, but I already said that on my Twitter and on my Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm gonna post that video to my main channel later. By the way, if you have any questions about like the type of tea I'm on this testosterone gel called Testim, then let me know. Leave that in the comments. Anyway, so yeah, I lost my mind. There's so much like there's identity, and like kind of like an existential crisis type thing. But I'm like taking it slow right now anyway. That probably doesn't make sense what I just said. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna talk about like how I feel in relation to testosterone. So it is day 2. I just applied my second dose of testosterone. Second dose. Second, yeah, yeah. I applied my dose of testosterone for the second time. Uh, because it's day 2. And I don't feel any different. Well, I do feel different in the sense that like I feel more relaxed and calm mentally, but physically I don't feel any different. And also like that calmness that I feel mentally isn't, well, I'm not really that calm. I'm nervous and excited and impatient and scared and anxious and there's so much. But that isn't due to the chemical on the hormone itself, but that's just due to the fact that I actually have this now, which I never thought I would actually get. I was, of course, hoping for it, but I never realistically thought that I would start testosterone. Because it always seemed to be so far into the future and it just kept being put off, and there was so much that I and also my family that we all had to fight through and get through and figure out because there was just a lot of stuff. Uh, so it's just surreal that I'm actually on it now. So the years and especially the weeks leading up to me starting testosterone, I watched what I feel like was every video, every testosterone update there is out there, and like pros and cons of testosterone and my experience on testosterone and trying to find guys like me who aren't very masculine guys, because I feel like a lot of people you see out there, a lot of trans guys who start testosterone, they are very manly men, especially the ones who have already started testosterone. I feel like a lot of us youngsters who are pre-T, I'm not no longer pre-T though, but I feel like a lot of us are, we are quite feminine, but I think that's because I'm not saying that the manly men who are post everything that they like are trying to be masculine just for the sake of it. They want to prove everyone that they're a manly man, but they're actually like super feminine. And obviously, I'm not trying to say that, but I think a lot of us act femininely because I feel like it's being more accepted, especially online, that you don't have to prove yourself to everyone. Like we have a community of kind of femtrans guys, and I'm not even that feminine. I'm just feminine in the way that I speak and like my mannerisms. Um, but in my day-to-day life, how I dress and stuff, I'm not particularly feminine. I can, by the way, show you what I'm wearing today. Wait, hello. I'm wearing like one of these jackets, which should be seen as feminine, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't dress very stereotypically feminine. What was the point of this? What was I even trying to get to? I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of videos about testosterone, and then I was like, when I started tea yesterday, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna watch any videos about that anymore, except for like if I'm experiencing some changes and I'm like, oh, has anyone else experienced these changes? Then it helps to just go online and watch videos where people talk about like, oh, so this happened, and you're just like, I'm not alone. Like it happened to someone else. They know how I feel, and that can help sometimes. But I told myself like, no watching videos because I know myself. I'm just gonna compare myself to everyone and compare my transition to everyone. But even like, despite how am I gonna put this? I know that I'm gonna quite low dose, and it's my second day. Why am I stressing about this? Hopefully, I will only be stressing about this for like the first week, and then after that, I'll be like, right, I haven't experienced any significant changes. Obviously, like I didn't expect it either, but like now I'm over that first like kind of like hype thing, and now I can just live my life as normal. Um, so yeah, but I wanted to do that right away. I just wanted to relax in a sense, like, all right, I'm on testosterone now. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to worry about it, stress about it. Changes are gonna happen over time. You can just not think about anything related to that and just live your life like any other normal teenage person would. Someone outside. And think about like normal things. But it's harder than I thought because it's been my mind has been occupied with that, or like it's been such a big deal to me for so long, so it's very hard to just let go like that. Although I would love to just completely relax and just not think about anything related to my transition. Like my top surgery won't be in a while anyway, so and also in the winter, I'm not bothered by it unless I take my clothes off because I wear a lot of layers, so like it doesn't show because I don't have much tissue anyway. And thank God for that, knock on wood, which I don't actually need to do because like I kind of know that it's not gonna grow anymore because of testosterone. Um, but yeah, what was my point? Yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel right now. Like I'm like I still can't stop thinking about it, which I feel like is normal. But like, I'm also kind of scared, I think, because what else am I gonna focus on? Like, I'm really scared of having this like huge existential crisis, um, that like I'll experience a loss of purpose or something like that, because that's something that I already deal with, like feeling like life is pointless and stuff. But I was thinking like it's soon spring. That's not entirely true. I live in Norway, so the winter lasts for quite long here. But spring and the changes, or the testosterone changes, will come around the same time. So, like, as my body starts changing more, it will start getting warm outside and bright outside, and um, or like seasonal affective disorder, that doesn't make me very happy in the winter. So like hopefully that will make me so happy that seeing the sun and it getting warm and stuff, and I will feel more comfortable with myself and I will get more social and maybe actually do something with people after school and not just sit at home and think about life and not do anything. And also my exams are coming up. Yeah. But anyway, hopefully all of that will keep me distracted from feeling like life is pointless. And then I really want to keep working on my YouTube videos. I want to create more cool stuff on my main channel because I feel like I've been making so like this winter I've been making really terrible content. Like I'm not gonna lie, but I've been feeling so bad. I haven't wanted to make any videos because I felt so bad about myself and just in general. But now I feel a bit better, and I'm not quite there yet, but I think I'm getting there. But I don't want to think about it too much because I've been very distracted this week. So like I don't want to dive right back into it. There's been a lot of exams, by the way, like a lot. Um, but yeah, and I'm not saying that testosterone isn't making me happy because obviously it is, but that's something that I've focused on for so long. Um, and I haven't really thought about what comes after. Of course, I've thought about the changes. I feel like I've said this before. I don't know. I've thought about the changes, obviously, but I haven't thought about the waiting. Um, but I don't want to wait. And not in the sense that like, wait, no, I'm gonna get back into that later. But like, I've been waiting for this for so long, but I haven't really thought about what comes after. And then I get to that point, and I'm there like, okay, I'm here now. What next? Like life just continues as normal. I just have to live my life as I always do. Like nothing significant is going to change right away, and it's a gradual change anyway. But yeah, I said that I don't want to wait, but by that I don't mean like I don't want to wait for the changes. I want them to happen now, which I kind of do. At the same time, I'm not very good with change in general, so I think it's a good thing in the long run that the changes are slow and it's happening gradually and giving me time to get used to it. And I haven't even experienced any changes yet, so maybe it will be like super overwhelming and I'll be very happy that I took it slow. I was gonna say I don't want to wait uh, anymore in the sense that like I've been waiting so long for being on testosterone or getting testosterone, and that's like something I've been struggling with for years, and things have felt so hopeless and pointless and stuff. But I've set myself goals along the way. What sucks though is that those goals were until now always like um there were a lot of letdowns, I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of things being put up and stuff. But I've been waiting. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and that's just been pure agony, to be honest. And I've had such a horrible time, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I have like really nice friends and stuff who are there for me, but I'm I've still been struggling a lot with the waiting. And you know how it feels when you feel like there's no hope, you're never going to get to that point, and then when you finally think you've gotten there, like you let down and you have to wait another 6 months. And that happened several times. Like that sucks. Um, but I don't want to wait, as in, I want to start living my life now. And I think that's a pretty good thing. I don't want to just wait for the changes to happen and to just rely on them to make me love myself, because I have such a long way to go and testosterone won't fix everything. Surely the changes will help and stuff, but I realized that I need to do work on my own, and I feel like now that I'm actually on testosterone and I know that the changes are going to happen, I have more of a drive to try and work towards things like that. So like loving myself and becoming the person I want to be, because it's not just physical, it's mental as well. And I want to become someone who's strong, who's positive, who is independent, but who's also like kind of social, and who's very nice to people and makes people smile and is just a good person who makes people feel safe. I don't want to be someone who scares anyone, obviously, or makes anyone sad. I don't think anyone wants that unless it's like a coping mechanism. Um, but I still feel like that's no excuse to be shitty towards everyone. But I can see who I want to be, and I want to just be a very down to earth, content person, or at least hardworking person, someone who works towards being content. But I also want to be content with what I have right now. Does this make sense? Like I just want to be calm. I don't want to constantly be anxious and insecure and on edge, and I don't want to be self-deprecating or self-deprecative, and I don't want to be scared of social situations and scared of talking to people. Not saying that I want to be overly social and go to parties and stuff, because that's just not me, but I want to not be so I'm just like a small, scared person all the time. I want to be calm, and I want to be down to earth and just grounded. Um, and to be able to do that, or to be able to be that, I need to be secure in myself, and I need that. So I want to work towards that. Um, and as I said, testosterone won't fix everything. So yeah. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. I have science or chemistry in 6 minutes, so I have to get going to class because I have to walk for a bit to get there. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this. I hope you like these sitting down type videos with things related to me being transgender. I don't like to talk about that too much on my main channel. I know I just posted a video um talking about like getting my testosterone, but I just feel like I also want to document it because it's such a big part of my life, and you guys are a big part of my life, and I've been talking about that for years, and it's a very big deal. But getting more into detail and making more frequent videos about it, where I just sit down and chat about how I feel in regards to that, I don't want to post that to like for 100,000 people to see. So yeah, but anyway, stay safe and hydrated and full of awesome foods. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for being part of my life, and thank you for being so sweet. And please take care of yourselves. And yeah, I hope you found this interesting. Leave your thoughts down below if you don't mind. I love you a lot. Have a great day. Great rest of your week. Goodbye.